Tagalog pronouns is such a huge topic and we are not yet done talking about it. So, stick around and let's continue our lesson. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back to my channel, Let's Go Tagalog, the channel that is dedicated in guiding you in your journey in learning the beautiful language Tagalog. Let's get back to our discussion. In the last two videos, we talked about the different functions of Group 2 personal pronouns. If you haven't seen them, I suggest you check them out because this video will not make sense if you haven't seen the last two videos. In this video, we are going to talk about more examples of Group 2 personal pronouns and how they are used as possessive pronouns. And we are going to be focusing on the set of plural pronouns. Let's dive into our examples. Ang eskwelahan natin ay malayo. Malayo ang eskwelahan natin. Our school is far. Ang nanay natin ay guro. Guro ang nanay natin. Our mother is a teacher. Ang simbahan namin ay antigo. Antigo ang simbahan namin. Our church is old. Old like it was built over 100 years ago. Ang boto namin ay mahalaga. Mahalaga ang boto namin. Our vote is important. Let's try natin with singular and plural nouns as the subject. Remember, natin is we. That includes the listener. Ang gamit natin ay marami. Marami ang gamit natin. Our stuff is a lot. Ang mga estudyante natin ay matatalino. Matatalino ang mga estudyante natin. Our students are smart. Ang paninda natin ay mura. Mura ang paninda natin. Our product is cheap. Ang mga pangarap natin ay natupad. Natupad ang mga pangarap natin. Our dreams came true. Are you getting it? Let's try namin with singular and plural nouns as the subject. Namin is we in Tagalog that excludes the listener. Ang gamit namin ay marami. Marami ang gamit namin. Our stuff is a lot. Ang mga estudyante namin ay matatalino. Matatalino ang mga estudyante namin. Our students are smart. Ang paninda namin ay mura. Mura ang paninda namin. Our product is cheap. Ang mga pangarap namin ay natupad. Natupad ang mga pangarap namin. Our dreams came true. Let's mix up namin and natin with plural subjects. Ang laruan natin ay marumi. Marumi ang laruan natin. Our toy is dirty. Ang laruan namin ay marumi. Marumi ang laruan namin. Our toy is dirty. Ang mga laruan natin ay marurumi. Marurumi ang mga laruan natin. Our toys are dirty. Ang mga laruan namin ay marurumi. Marurumi ang mga laruan namin. Our toys are dirty. Ang kliyente namin ay makulit. Makulit ang kliyente namin. Our customer is pesky. Makulit is an adjective that describes someone who is annoyingly hyperactive. It is generally used on children, which could mean being pesky in a cute way. When used on adults, that means that person is annoyingly pesky. Keep that in mind. Okay? Moving on. Ang kliyente namin ay makulit. Makulit ang kliyente namin. Our customer is pesky. Ang mga kliyente natin ay makukulit. Makukulit ang mga kliyente natin. Our customers are pesky. Ang mga kliyente namin ay makukulit. Makukulit ang mga kliyente namin. Our customers are pesky. Are you with me so far? Here is another pattern that gives a different context. Ang trabaho nating nakakabagot. Ang nakakabagot nating trabaho. Our boring job. Ang amo nating mabait. Ang mabait nating amo. Our kind boss. Ang sasakyan ninyong kakarag-karag. Ninyo ends in a vowel, so the ligature ng is added making it ninyong. Ang kakarag-karag ninyong sasakyan. Your dilapidated vehicle. Karag-karag means dilapidated and is an adjective only used on vehicles. It is almost an onomatopoeia that means something is wobbly or unstable. This is one of those exceptions in the rule on reduplication in converting adjectives, principally because it already has two identical syllables at the beginning of the word. Ang mga sasakyan ninyong kakarag-karag. Ang mga kakarag-karag ninyong sasakyan, your dilapidated vehicles. Ang kahilingan ninyong makatuwiran, ang makatuwiran ninyong kahilingan, your reasonable request. Ang mga kahilingan ninyong makakatuwiran, ang mga makakatuwiran ninyong kahilingan, your reasonable requests. Sometimes Filipinos would drop reduplication in adjectives in the plural form, especially if the word is already very long, like makakatuwiran, and just say makatuwiran. Words in Tagalog are quite a mouthful. Let's move on in expanding these patterns further. This time we will add Nila, the third person plural, into the mix. Ang kasama naming Amerikano ay nakakatawa. Nakakatawa ang Amerikano naming kasama. Our American companion is funny. Nakakatawa is another exception to the rule in reduplicating adjectives into the plural form. Let's try again. Ang mga kasama nating Amerikano ay nakakatawa. Nakakatawa ang mga Amerikano nating kasama. Our American companions are funny. Ang pamangkin ninyong sanggol ay nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa ang sanggol ninyong pamangkin. Your baby nephew or niece is delightful. Ang kwarto nilang maliit ay makalat. Makalat ang maliit nilang kwarto. Their small room is messy. Ang kaibigan nilang babae ay maganda. Maganda ang babae nilang kaibigan. Their female friend is pretty. Ang kotse nilang bago ay mahal. Mahal ang bago nilang kotse. Their new car is expensive. Ang mga kaibigan nilang Marino ay mga Pilipino. Mga Pilipino ang mga kaibigan nilang Marino. Their sailor friends are Filipinos. Ang mga kaibigan nilang Marino ay mababait. Mababait ang mga kaibigan nilang Marino. Their sailor friends are kind. You can expand the previous pattern into a new pattern. Remember our lesson using the conjunction at, the English word for and? We can try it here. Ang bahay natin ay malaki at magara. Malaki at magara ang bahay natin. Our house is big and fancy. Ang mga bahay namin ay malalaki at magagara. Malalaki at magagara ang mga bahay namin. Our houses are big and fancy. Ang mga alahas ninyo ay magaganda at mamahalin. Magaganda at mamahalin ang mga alahas ninyo. Your jewelries are pretty and expensive. Ang kapatid nila ay matangkad at gwapo. Matangkad at gwapo ang kapatid nila. Their brother is tall and handsome. Ang mga pinsan nila ay matatangkad at mga gwapo. Matatangkad at mga gwapo ang mga pinsan nila. Their cousins are tall and handsome. Wow! We have just discussed a lot of sentence patterns here. Believe me, there are other sentence patterns that we have not discussed, which goes to show the flexibility of the Tagalog sentence structure and word order. As I've said in my last video, you can bend Tagalog sentence structure 2 or 3 different ways, and the sentence will mean exactly the same thing in English. We will continue to understand the flexibility of the Tagalog sentence structure and word order as we progress in our journey in learning the Tagalog language. We are done in discussing the possessive nature of the personal pronouns under Group 2. In my next video, we are going to convert these sentence patterns into the question form. I hope you don't miss that and I will see you soon. Maraming salamat at hanggang sa susunod.